minutes after 8 o'clock. Captain Steve, Tommy Lang. Jim's got the morning off. And the big shot.
Yeah.
The big cheese.
Hey. Well,
the city manager for the city of Coralville, Kelly
Captain,
Hayworth.
I want to know why you are the only one in the fog.
It's metaphoric.
It was
It's a metaphor.
It was sunny all the way until I got down here.
Yeah.
I pulled onto the wrong road because it was so foggy. Then I pulled into the wrong driveway because it was so foggy. It's just like around you is this big fog.
Yes.
Well, we're trying to hide from the Trumpers. But,
Well, today you're going to do it. You've done a good job. That is surprising that you haven't been banned yet.
huh?
It's surprising you haven't been banned.
We're further down the chain than Kimmel.
Yeah, way further. But there's this guy in Olds, Iowa, that is writing the FCC almost daily.
To ban you?
Yeah, to ban us. So, well, it has nothing.
And
else
John
to do,
Lindell
I
has said
guess.
some stuff too. I'm a little worried.
What's with him?
Oh, boy.
I see John Lindell at the hockey game sometimes. He volunteers.
Yeah, that's
there.
coming up.
Yeah, that is coming up.
Yeah.
I know it's not on the topic, but it's a Coralville thing.
It is a great Coralville thing. We've got a great new coach. And
We're talking off the air about hockey.
yeah, and it's just going to be, I think, going to be a great season. The idea that there could be
A guy from
from Iowa City
West High guy, yeah.
Yeah, a West High guy on the team.
Yep, he's in the
I
tryout
really
camp.
hope that he can make it through camp,
That would be great.
wouldn't
And-
it? I think that'd just be.
Did you know that we're going to broadcast some of the away games?
That's what we talked about.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did see that.
Yeah.
That is a cool thing.
Yeah, we're excited.
We did pick up our first sponsor for that, by the way. A group called the City of Coralville
Really?
will be one of our sponsors. Yeah,
Yeah, very,
there you
very
go.
good.
Perfect. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
You're in Coralville.
And I think John Lindell personally is going to contribute thousands of dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
And twice that his name's come up now. Now,
Yeah,
we talk about the hockey.
But it is, though, the hockey that's an exciting time. They're going to be starting on putting the ice back in. They take it out over the summertime, and it's just a great season, going into fall, and I just love going to the games. And I see
love
you
the
there a
atmosphere
lot.
there. I've been going to more games lately, and I like the atmosphere because, like I used to work for the team in Cedar Rapids, and it's a nice arena, and it's a lot of parking around it, but that's it. Whereas you go to Extreme Arena, 30 hop.
Yeah.
You got, is it Legend or what's the one called? Legends or something like that across the street there? It's a restaurant
Tribute.
right across. Tribute. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And
Tribute.
so many great restaurants and other
Athletic
stuff around
club
there.
and
Hotels.
Yeah.
You can
So-
walk, have dinner, and just walk across the street, go to a game.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
No, it is. It's a great.
Or after the
it's
game.
a great setup, and they say it. It's one of the best setups in that. If
Yeah,
not the
we
best setup
get a
in
lot
the
of
league.
comments from the visiting teams about, they were coming to Iowa and they expected to play in a barn or something. I don't know what they were thinking, but they compliment us on
It's
the facility.
It's
so.
it is. It's a great facility.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah,
October 17th, opening night.
Yeah, we're looking forward to broadcasting. Some of
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's really great. And we were talking about David Fine, the voice of the Heartlanders, and how he does your football games.
that. Yeah. Him and Ray are really
This Friday night
good
will be a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, a really big game between Liberty and West, and it'll be interesting to see who ends up on top.
I don't know the geography there. Are there Liberty students who live in Coralville, or is it all just okay?
No, there is.
So West High, it'd be like Coralville versus Coralville kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So the north end of Coralville, actually, all the way back to Oakdale Boulevard, there's kids. Kirkwood Elementary, right there by the rec center. They also go to Liberty.
So Coralville, the city is erupting in rivalry. You're freaking out.
Yes.
That's cool.
Tomorrow night at 7, right?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yeah, 7. Okay, because we have some 7:30 kickoffs this year too, but I think it's 7.
at 7.
There you go. Tomorrow night.
At City High.
No.
Right,
No.
West High.
West High.
At West High.
Liberty
and
at
it's-
West.
And it's homecoming.
2 top 10 teams.
And it's homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a nice
They had a parade.
and
Mitch Gross out there leading them.
yeah.
Yeah. Principal Gross.
At one point, running from him. Afraid it went a little too fast.
We weren't going to talk hockey though. What did you want to talk about today? You had a couple different things.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of things going into the fall, and one of those things is the elections coming up. And so that's all settled now. The filings have been made, and so we have 3 council seats that are up, and the mayor's seat. And Mayor Foster has decided not to run again. She's going to move to run for the state senate, and so we will have a new mayor, and we've got 2 candidates running for mayor, 8 people running for 3 seats on the council, and so that's really nice that there's that many choices.
We just had a story I did a couple days ago once I saw the final elections for the county, and there are, like North Liberty, there's nobody opposed.
Extra.
I mean, it's 1 person running for mayor. There are 2 council seats, 2 people running.
And I think in Oxford,
nobody's running for anything.
Yeah, you could be the czar of Oxford.
You could write and vote.
Captain, you should move to Oxford and be the czar.
It's like mayor of Swisher. Everything council and mayor in Oxford, nobody's running. Hill City Council, there's like 1 person running for 2 seats.
Yeah.
There's a lot of open that are going to be write-in vote
How many
decisions.
elections do I have to lose before you're satisfied?
Never would in Coralville, though, or Oxford.
Honest to God.
Your only losses are Iowa City losses.
I think, what was that, 2 times you ran?
Yeah, 2 times I lost.
Yeah.
Once to a guy that just made up his resume.
Yes.
Just completely. That was hurtful.
Oh.
Yeah, and my cousin, who's successful, sober off in Los Angeles, ran for mayor of Los Angeles
Wow.
twice and came in 4th each time.
I had no idea.
He's a police commissioner now.
Yeah. So we have all of that, 8 people running. So there is a couple of opportunities. We just encourage people to pay attention there. And the League of Women Voters will be having a forum coming up this fall in October. So people will be able to find out about that. And the League of Women Voters will be on October 27th from 7 to 8:30 at Coralville City Council chambers. So you can learn all about those 8 candidates and then the 2 for mayor. The other big one that's coming up this fall is the local option sales tax, and that will be on the ballot as well. And in Coralville, it'll be up in Iowa City, Coralville, and North Liberty. We are 3 of only 17 cities in the state of Iowa that don't have a local option sales tax. And so in Coralville, the city council did decide to put that on the ballot for this fall on the same election with the council and school board elections. And in our particular case, there will be several things that the money can be spent for. 50% of the proceeds have to go to property tax relief. And then the other portion of that will go in, and I'll just read what it says in here is on the ballot. It'll say that the recreation center, parks, trails, and other projects identified in the city's capital improvements plan, and to increase affordable housing supply and neighborhood reinvestment projects. So that will be up for election this fall. So we just ask people to get educated about that as well. They can learn about the Recreation Center project by going to the Recreation Center, and there's a lot of information there. They will be having a informational open house coming up on October 2nd, this Thursday at 5:30 to 6:30. People can stop by the Coralville Library and find out more about the local option sales tax. And so if you've got questions, would encourage people to come out and find out about that information. The Coralville Recreation Center has been on the council's agenda for the last 3 goal-setting sessions. That's one of their top projects, and so this is an opportunity of how that project could be paid for. So there's just a lot of things going on, and just ask people to pay attention, get educated, and make sure that they vote on November 4th.
I just went to Coralville.org, by the way. There's a link right on your front page that explains everything, too, with that local option sales tax.
Yes, there's all kinds of information out there. One of the things we had a question this last week is, well, I'm going to buy a new car, and I don't really want to pay that extra amount. There's several things that you don't pay sales tax on. That's one of them. So this would not go against new cars. It wouldn't go against medicines, grocery items, rent, utilities are some of the items that would not be covered by the local option sales tax.
Sometimes people are confused.
Yeah.
And sometimes people give out the wrong information, especially on social media.
Yeah, so that's why we just ask you to get educated. In Coralville, depending on which cities, there's a formula, and which cities would pass it. It would generate annually anywhere from 2.9 to 7.3 million. So that's kind of the range of opportunities that would be collected in Coralville to go towards these projects. And there's a wide variety. We've had people working on some of these projects. The park, St. Morrison Park, is another one. There's a great plan for the improvement that could be made there. The trail system is just outstanding, and that's an opportunity as well. So lots of things out there for people to consider.
By the way, I want to point out there was a change in state law a couple of years ago as far as satellite voting. So you normally have the satellite voting announced by now.
Yes.
But they can't. But usually the Coralville Library is a satellite
Yes.
location at some point.
Yes.
They'll let people know.
They will be on the one of the weekends is when they'll be doing their. Yeah, they changed it so you can't vote early until the 20 days before the election. So they cut the amount of time that you can do that. So you can go down to the county auditor's office 20 days in advance. So October 15th is when you can start going to the county auditor's office. And as you said, there will be a few, not as many spots that you can vote anymore because of some of the restrictions, but you can go to the Coralville Library.
It's almost like they don't want us to vote.
It is kind of weird like that.
Yeah.
Huh. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can request an absentee ballot, too.
Yes,
you can do
you
that
can
right
do
now
that.
at the Johnson County Auditor's website.
Yes, you definitely can do that. So all that information is on the Johnson County Auditor's website, and she does a great job. And they have drive-through voting.
I've done that with my parents before.
Yeah,
That is great.
It is. I talked to her about that the other day, and she said that is the one most popular way that people can vote. You can just drive through. They'll give you a ballot, and at the end you hand it in, and you're all done. So
A nice little parking garage. If it's raining, you don't get wet or anything.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. So it's
As for fries, I want to supersize that vote.
So anyway, that's the elections that are coming up. Coralville Fire Department is having their soup supper is coming up on October 12th, a Sunday evening, 4 to 8. This is always a fun activity. They will have all their equipment out, so you can. Well, right now they don't have a driveway at the fire department.
Oh, yeah.
It's all torn up, and so they are getting that replaced, and it'll be open so that they can have all of the equipment out front of the station. Their personal type equipment will be on display, and it's just a great time. You know, we got a lot of good volunteers that help out with the Coralville Fire Department.
And that soup supper is really
the soup supper
great.
is excellent, and they always have Texas Roadhouse rolls to go along with it, and so it's just a fun way to get together and support our fire department and all that they do. And, you know, we've got a whole new batch of volunteers that are just being trained right now. And there's a chance coming up in January, they're going to start a new training session, Captain.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you, too, could be a Coralville firefighter.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
even you.
Even you.
Even me.
I can see you dragging.
I got a new knee.
Yeah, you could drag those hoses around.
Have that image from the cartoon where he's flapping around trying to hold the hose.
Yeah, but they do. They are coming up, that opportunity. And so right now is the time if you want to be a Coralville volunteer firefighter.
Do you know that the fire department has received so many accolades
Yeah.
over the years, not just recently, but over the years by all the professional departments?
Yeah, they've got a great training center that they put together, and it's up by Interstate 80, and they have all state-of-the-art equipment. And Ori and his crew do such a wonderful job. And so the classes are on Sunday nights is when you go and you learn. And by the end of it, you'll have all the certifications that you need to be a full-fledged firefighter. So encourage people to consider that as well. And
now, I want to ask you before you go on.
yeah,
You came into the building this morning, and we're proud of this building. We're
Yeah.
proud of it. What would you have thought if you saw a chair in that studio with the arms frayed and torn, and the chair, if you sat in it, would just drop to the ground? Wouldn't you think less of us?
I probably would have.
Yeah, see? I had to come in this morning and find the chair that I wanted thrown out back in that studio.
Yeah.
I just bought him a new chair.
And he wanted the old one?
Well, in
they
case
put-
we needed it, like an extra chair, not
we don't have an
regularly,
extra
but if
mic.
somebody, I know, but sometimes people come in and bring extra people.
Well,
and
they can sit on the couch.
Okay.
I like your chair. This new chair.
This new chair is great. No, I do like the new chair. Oh no, this is a guest chair. It ain't going to be for us.
Oh!
No, we get the good chairs here. We're very busy.
It's in the dumpster.
We took it to the dumpster.
Oh, my.
That chair belongs to the ages now.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy. I feel sorry.
I know. Hey, I
we
have to
got
put up with this.
dignitaries like Kelly coming in. I can't have him look at that chair. I won't have him look at that chair.
Yeah, but they're looking at you. You're busted down.
Yeah, I really am.
Like you're going to become a firefighter.
Oh, you would be good at it. I can see you.
More of a fire starter than a
You could have
extinguisher.
the dog right next to you, sitting there.
The
on
Dalmatian.
Oh, you get a Dalmatian out of it? That's
Dalmatian,
pretty good.
yeah. You could. That would be awesome.
I would like a Dalmatian. I miss having a dog. Dogs are great.
You got a cat,
I got a cat.
yeah, and it's eating again.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh,
Hey, thank you for being a guest who listens to the show.
don't you feel bad? That's the worst. It's worse when your cat can't eat than when you can't eat.
Well, it's just, the cat's it's 18 years, maybe 19 years old. So,
How come you don't know?
Well, we got the cat. Here's the story. We got the cat. It was dropped off in a snowstorm in our neighborhood, and it came up to our dog at the time, Barry, and wanted in the house, and Jan let it in the house. And then we took it to the vet, and we had it chipped. It was chipped, and we found the owner. Only the owner kept putting excuses why they couldn't pick it up that day. So finally, at the end of the week, they came and she said, well, I don't know if this cat's going to get along with our dog. I said, well, I know somebody that wants the cat. And the cat was 3 years old then. So if you don't want the cat, well, we'll see. And she took the cat. That was like at 9 o'clock on a Friday night. She brought the cat back at 7:45 Saturday morning and said, oh, won't get along with the dog. Puts the cat down. The cat immediately runs to Barry and like right on top of him. Just couldn't have been closer to the dog. And, she left it. And that cat was dumped there because that cat was clean.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's been a great, very vocal cat. I have CNN on it, and that cat is spitting up a storm. The cat's very woke.
The cat pays attention to you.
Yeah.
See you spitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so anyway, yeah, so, but I think she's going to make. I wasn't sure she was going to make it, and then I went up to visit her last night because she wasn't eating for the last couple of days, and I just had a tuna sandwich, and she started licking my fingers.
Huh.
And
maybe
so
you should eat a little neater.
Yeah.
Felt sorry for you.
So I brought her. When I couldn't open up the can of tuna because the can opener was broken, but I had these packets of Star-Kissed salmon.
Yeah.
So I gave her a fourth of that, and she ate it right away. And then this morning, before I came to work, I have to pick up Tommy a frappe.
He did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hunter didn't.
Yeah. So
You're special.
I am.
Yeah.
And
So-
full of caffeine now.
So I fed her again this morning. So
Wow.
I was
That's
feeding
cool.
the feral cats that we have out here, putting some food out for them, and the calico one came up and said, "Hey, ask Kelly about the free extra trash cart collection this weekend."
Yeah.
And so I said, "Oh yeah, sure, Calico Cat. I'll ask him about that."
We do have.
Let me get it back on topic.
Yeah, we have. Yes, Mayor's Cleanup is coming up. So we have the free carts that you can put out in advance. If you don't want to just scatter stuff on your lawn, you can put them
He does
in.
though. He would.
well, that's a favorite in Iowa City. Just
Throw your stuff out. Yeah.
Seriously.
Those guys on Governor Street have had the honk and will drink sign up there for all semester.
I was going to mention on Dodge Street.
Yeah.
There's a guy that put out seriously a broken couch and a broken recliner, and there's a TV, an old TV wooden cabinet facing him. I just passed that like on Monday.
So let's say you don't want to put your stuff out on your lawn.
On the lawn, you can. So we're having an extra cart day, and that comes up Friday and Monday of next week, depending on when your pickup is. You can put out an extra cart, so that's just an extra opportunity for people. And then we'll have Mayor's Cleanup coming up, and we have Shred Day coming up. So there's a lot of ways to clean up Coralville this fall.
Jan loves shredding. I don't, that's what she wanted for Christmas was a shredder. I don't know, but she loves it. She just
I don't know if I would admit that
sitting
the
there.
former office manager here enjoys shredding documents. Might send the wrong signal.
Yeah. There's some politicians that would hire her. Well, the last thing that I wanted to talk about today, we have the Iowa Mountain Bike Festival is coming up at Creekside Ballpark on the October 19th. It's a Sunday afternoon, 11 to 3 o'clock, and you can just see all of the opportunities out there for some of our trail systems. And we've got lots of different, other than just concrete trails, we've got mountain biking opportunities, and so encourage people to come out for that as well. It's just going to be another fun fall activity, and so there's just a lot of stuff going on in Coralville this fall.
I want to mention this too because the homecoming parade is tomorrow night. Coralville Transit will be affected a little bit because of the diversion, the downtown
Yes.
and everything. For example, Coralville Transit tomorrow afternoon will not serve the downtown interchange, the IMU stop, or the McBride Hall stop.
Right, yeah.
So you might want to check ahead and just make sure your route isn't affected if you take Coralville Transit downtown Iowa
Yeah,
City.
well, and it is a good way to get to the homecoming
It
parade.
is, yeah. It'll still take you downtown. It's just taking a different route.
Yeah, exactly. So
So how's the grandkid?
the grandkids are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 3.5-year-old started preschool.
Yeah,
And
well, yeah.
and she rides a bus, and she thinks it's pretty cool.
See, my 3.5-year-old grandkid at the time was already in high school.
They took after Jan, didn't they?
Believe me, they did.
Yeah,
It's obvious, isn't it?
it certainly is.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's very good.
Yeah, it's good having them.
It's good to see you guys today.
It's good to have you in.
Yes.
Well, look, it's cleared up.
Yeah. Kelly
yeah.
comes in and it clears up.
Yeah,
You'll leave and it'll just cloud up again.
Be able to find my way back to Coralville.
And then it'll cloud up again here
Yeah.
once you leave.
Thank you.
I'm always here. It's going to get foggy again.
KCJ.